water trapping opens today. So I'm gonna be taking the Murray out with the trailer and I'm gonna be riding my bike. Alright, so I made it to the spot. So this is my setup. I got my bike hooked up to my wagon here. I got my traps in my trapping basket here. And I got all my baits and stuff in there. So I'll just ride my bike to where I'm gonna put out the sets. And I'll show you the sets I'll be setting. Alright, so I'm gonna be trapping the Refuge today. Right now I'm just looking for some spots to set because it doesn't open till 9 on the Refuge. And I got about an hour. So far I found a couple sets that I could make for some coons. Saw a bunch of tracks. This is just a marshy area down here. There's a bunch of water all over the place. Plan on setting some coon traps, muskrat and some mink, hopefully. And then maybe some coyote or fox sets. But for now, I'm just looking for some spots because it doesn't open for about an hour. When it opens, I'll show you the sets I make though. All right, looking at this spot. I set this before. This is an old beaver dam right here. I'll set a dog proof on that. And then right where that log is, I'll put a pocket set and hopefully catch a mink. I've caught a few rats there before and had the mink eat my rats out. Down here, looks like we got some coon tracks. Beaver trapping's not open yet this year, so I won't be able to set that beaver. Caught a few beavers out of this though. The biggest one I've caught was 52 pounds. All right, so we'll check out the next spot. All right, just checking out the next spot. So far, looks like I found a ton of coon tracks there. Probably put dog proof. Also, I've caught muskrats here. So what I'm gonna try this year is a pole set. We use a fiberglass pole, put a trap on it, and then I'll use some apple for bait. We'll see how that works. Walk over here. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but on this log we got some muskrat droppings. So I might make a muskrat set here. And then where I make a few coon sets every year is I go up this channel and I usually set some bunch of pocket sets and some dog proofs. And this channel makes a 90 back here and then goes all the way down. So I usually set that whole thing. Got about a half hour till it opens. Just waiting for it to open and then I'll start making some sets. While I'm waiting for it to open, I guess I'll show you what I got here that I'll be using for some sets. These are the fiberglass poles I'll be setting for muskrats. It's got an ice cream pail of some fish for pocket sets. Got my stakes, got some dog proofs in here. Got 1.5, I got a couple 160s, a 110, and I got a bunch of number 11s in the bottom. There I got my gloves. On the pole sets, I'll be setting some apples. I might put some in some pocket sets too. For my dog proofs, I got the cooking oil. I got the Beaver Creek Coon dog proof bait. Got some tuna, some fish oil I made, and some salmon oil. And here I got my shovel for making my pocket sets. For lures, and here's my Refuge tags. For trapping on the Refuge, you gotta buy Refuge tags and put it. You only can have 40 traps out. But here I got just some coon baits. Might try some Tonquin. This is Carmen's coon bait. Can't read this one, but it's Blackie's Night Mist. Works really good for muskrats. And inside this pouch, I got some Lens muskrat bait, shellfish oil, and then those are some mink lure, and then this one's another Lens muskrat bait. Here's the clips that you use for the pole sets. These clips go on the rod and then it holds your trap. I'll be using these like Victor single coil number ones, I think they are, for the pole sets. Nice little muskrat traps, really strong. Also brought a pipe set. I might make a pipe set, but mainly I'm going to be doing some pocket sets this year. See how that goes. Alright, so I've caught coon here before. So what I'm going to do is set a dog proof. It looks like they're coming up through right here. So I'm going to set a dog proof right there. Wire it to this log. Alright, so I got it set. Coons are coming right through there, so I got it set there. So now what I'm going to do is just take my bait, dump it in here. I fill it almost all the way to the top. Now what I'm going to do is get some fish oil out of my bucket over here. This is the stuff we made. It's some really smelly stuff. So now what I'll do is I'll just squirt a little around here. Don't put it in the dog proof because I don't think they really like to eat it. Just use it as an attractant. And then that set's made. So now all I'm gonna do is go over there, make a pocket set. And I'll show you what that set will be like. All right, so we got a bunch of stuff coming up here. Got some coon tracks there. I'm gonna set it right here, right in front of that grass there. All right, so I'm gonna make this pocket set. Hopefully my camera don't fall down. All right, so I got that pocket set made. Show you what I did. So I made a platform for the trap right there. There's the pocket with some fish back there. I put some mink gland lure here because I know there's minks around this area. And then I put a drowner out into the deeper water because it's a little shallower here. But since I use fish though, even though I put some mink gland lure on here, you'll still get some rats or hopefully these coon here. All right, so go on to the next set. All right, at this spot, we got a lot of coon tracks here. I'm gonna put a dog proof right by this log. Then somewhere I'm gonna put this pole set for some muskrats. First here, I'm gonna set this dog proof. Again, I'm gonna use this Beaver Creek bait. And then at this set, I'm gonna use a little bit of used cooking oil. Put it around the set. Then I also got a little bit of Carmen's coon bait. Better stick. All right, got put a little bit right here. And that set's made. So now, I'm gonna set this pole set somewhere out here. All right, so this is how I'm gonna set up the pole set. I got the trap set on there. I'll put the end of the chain through the pole and that's how I'll stake it off. I got some apples up here. So I'm gonna set it where this trap is just right under the water so the muskrats can come up, walk on the trap, going for the apple. All right, so that pole set's set. You can see the trap's just barely under the water. Got the apples sticking out. So hopefully a muskrat will step on that pan. We'll have one tomorrow. All right, I'm at this big tree. Looks like it's probably a coon den right there. It's right at the base of the tree. There's a bunch of coon tracks. So I think I'll make a dog proof set right here. All right. So I'll set this dog proof. This was a Z-trap push-pull trigger style. Set right there. Get my bait. This one I'll try some salmon oil. And then I got a little bit of some mint coon lure Well, never tried it before, but I'll try it. Put a little on here. And then that's that set. Still gotta wire the trap off, but I should catch one. It's right at the den. Alright, so this area's changed a lot since last I've been here. The water's up really high, so right now I set my stuff down. I'm seeing what kind of sets I can possibly make. Usually I put some pocket sets across this. Usually there's a little sandbar in the middle here, but it's so high this year. Everything's changed. Alright, so I think I'm gonna head back, go get my stuff, make a few pocket sets, and then I'll head up there a ways and see what else I can find. This sure looks like a coon den. So I set a 160 in there. I shine a light back and I can't even see the end of the tunnel, so there's probably a coon living in that. Should catch them. Alright, so here I'm gonna make a pipe set. I got my 1.5 double coil spring set right here. I got this pipe, PVC pipe with a 90 on it. So I'm gonna take some peanut butter, scoop it up inside that 90, set it out in the water a little bit, right behind the trap. Ground's really hard here. Just like that. I'm gonna put a little bit of fish oil on here. And I'm just gonna sprinkle it around on the side here. And that's how I set my pipe sets. I'm setting it right by all these down trees. Coons have been walking all over these trees. So hopefully we'll catch something. Alright, so out on this point here, I made a pocket set, number 11. Got some fish back there. I got a drowner lock on it. I'm gonna spray some salmon oil on this too. So what I do is I just spray it up all over the shore, get it up here, all over. Should do it. On to the next set. Alright, so I set another pocket set back by that other creek. And I got back to my bike and I actually set my other pole set next to this pocket set. And the dog group I set here, I set it right behind that clump of grass there. I set on that side because I caught a few rats in here last year, but they're eaten out by minks, so hopefully I'll catch some rats in that set. Alright, so this is the first spot I showed you guys when I was looking for some spots before it was open. And there's so many coon tracks here, all over. I put a dog proof there, but I think I might put a few more traps throughout this area because they're just running this whole area. A lot of coon tracks. So they're going between these beams. So I think I might put a 160 in one of them, and I might put another dog proof too. All right, so I got a 160 set there. Then I also set another dog proof over here. There's just coon tracks everywhere. Hopefully we'll get a triple tomorrow. Alright, so I ended up with setting 13 traps today. I wasn't able to set as many as I would like. The water's pretty high. Most of the spots I wanted to set were underwater. But hopefully we'll still catch something tomorrow. I'll make a video tomorrow of my catches. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.